Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Not everyone wants to hear this, not everyone wants to talk about this, but I think it's things that need to be talked about. And the fact that I feel in my heart that there's something saying, shh, don't say anything, don't talk about it, is the reason why I need to talk about it. I have been feeling really just not great, not at my peak, not at here, and that's due to a lot of factors, but I think the main thing for me is that I'm really struggling right now to just be a good believer and be a good child of God and be a good Christian. I'm struggling to be a good Christian, and I'm struggling to be zealous for the Lord. I think for the past I would say maybe 3 months, I've just been sort of like, ugh. And it got to the point where I stopped going to church. I would go periodically, miss a few days, go periodically, but there was a brief period in time when I didn't go for like a whole month. And for me, I was fine with that, because I would rather be in my bed and wake up later than to wake up and go to church, because it was so much effort for me to do that. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just, I couldn't get myself out of bed. The only reason I would get myself out of bed was to go to uni, because I have to, because I'll fail, and to go to work because I have to, because the bank will start calling me because automated payments are not going through and things like that, you know. The gym will start calling me, Vodafone will start calling me, everybody will start calling me saying what's up. So yeah, that's sort of like how I've been feeling. I've had a really low amount of zeal for everything, really. It's not just church, but for everything. And I think that is in line with, obviously, me and my Christianity just sort of floating off into the distance. And I think it happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. There was no motivation for anything that I was doing. There was no motivation to go to church, no motivation to do my work, my schoolwork, no motivation to do anything, really. I just wanted to sit and lie in my bed with my electric blanket on and call it a day. I just wasn't treating myself well. I wasn't treating my body as a temple. I wasn't treating my mind well. I wasn't being nice to myself, and that's because of stress and the amount of pressure and stress that I was under and I have put myself on, which is why I'm here. It brings me to this point here where I just wanted to share how I was feeling, and that it happens, you know. It's best to talk about it and to bring it up and have a good support system around you. I have really good friends that will always check up on me and, you know, be like, what's up? What's happening? When you know the enemy that you're fighting, you can fight better. You can fight harder, and you can fight faster. When I didn't know that I wasn't okay and that I wasn't doing okay, I wasn't coping okay, I was just sort of like, yeah, that's what it is, you know, just live life. When I then sat down and was questioned as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, and why I'm behaving the way that I'm behaving, and why I am the way that I am, that's when I realized that, okay, you know, something is wrong. I may not be okay here. I may be borderline a little bit depressed. I may be very overwhelmed, and that's the point that I was at maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I think sometimes you need to do this to yourself and pull yourself down and say one thing at a time, you know. First thing, eat, sleep well, drink water, take a walk, talk to someone that you trust. Not everyone is going to be your friend. Not everyone is going to be someone that you can talk to that can give you the correct advice. But you would have one person, a pastor that you trust, an auntie that you trust, someone that you trust, that you can talk to about these things. Sometimes in life, when the pressure gets too much, we can crumble, and for a little bit there I had crumbled, and you know, I didn't want to move from where I was. But I've moved from where I was, and I've come here and I've sat down and I'm talking to you guys now and telling you that it's okay. It happens. The battle has already been won. Sometimes you feel like, and you whisper to yourself and you tell yourself that you're losing the battle, or you can lose the battle can be lost. But the battle has already been won when Christ died on the cross for us. So never forget, and never allow yourself, never allow the enemy, never allow anyone to tell you that the battle has not been won. The battle has been won. It's just sometimes we have to take it by force. You have to fight for it sometimes. But that doesn't mean that God hasn't given you the strength to be able to fight. God never gives you something that you cannot overcome. For those of you who sat and watched this whole thing, thank you. I hope it's helped you, and I hope my transparency and my honesty has helped someone, even if it's just one person. That's all that matters to me. Someone needs to discuss these things, even though it may be uncomfortable for me to talk about it. I know that I've been given this platform to help others and to uplift others and to teach others as I learn. I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts, or if you have been experiencing the same thing, if you have been feeling a little down as well, and what mechanisms or what you do to try and, you know, bring yourself back up and put yourself back together and keep chugging on. And yeah, make sure to like the video if you like this video. If you know anyone who has been acting a little bit weird, who, you know, hasn't been acting like themselves, send them this video. It could be an icebreaker for a conversation that you needed to have with this person a while ago. Don't allow your friends, don't allow your family, don't allow anyone to suffer in silence. Yeah. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.